Welcome to our channel.
I always get excited about putting together Goats and Soda's list of most streamed stories of the year. To me, it reveals a lot about how our audience feels about the world. What did you find surprising? Share-worthy? Illuminating? You loved the stories that got you woke? How to ethically take selfies while volunteering abroad? How the Western media visually portrays women and girls in the developing world? You were intrigued by rare health conditions, like uppgivenhet syndrome, a coma-like state found in some refugee children in Sweden, and a disease that causes tree-like growths on the skin. And you were curious about best practices from the developing world. Why are moms in Namibia such great breastfeeders? Why do the Hadza in Tanzania have such healthy diets? From the 455 global health and development stories we posted on our blog in 2017, here are the top 10, ranked by page reviews. 1. Volunteering abroad? Read this before you post that selfie. A still from an instructional video about taking ethical selfies. Say Norway, screenshot by NPR. You may think it's a noble idea to photograph yourself helping poor children. A new campaign has a different perspective. 2. Forbidding forecast for Lyme disease in the Northeast. Black-legged ticks, also called deer ticks, are tiny. This adult female is about the size of a sesame seed. Stephen Rice for NPR. Why has the tick-borne illness surged? The answer traces back to something that newly arrived Europeans did more than 200 years ago. 3. Rare skin disease ruined Gaza man's life, until Israeli doctors stepped in. The growths on Mohammed Taliali's hands were from a severe case of a rare condition called epidermodysplasia ruciformis, sometimes called tree-man disease because the tumors can resemble wood or bark. Hadassah. He was in pain. He could not work. He was ashamed. He'd been told there was no treatment. Then he went to Hadassah Medical Center. 4. Secrets of breastfeeding from global moms in the know. From left, mothers from Namibia's Himba tribe, from Amber, India, and from Washington State. Jose Luis Treisen/Getty, Haydinia/Getty, Sarah Wolf Photography, Getty. Many American women want to breastfeed, and try to. Only about half keep it up. It's as if they've lost the instinct. One researcher thinks she's figured out why. 5. In Sweden, hundreds of refugee children gave up on life. 2 refugee children who show the symptoms of uppgivenhet syndrome, or resignation syndrome. Magnus Wendman for The New Yorker. An article in an April issue of The New Yorker described youngsters who fell into a coma-like state in reaction to the news that their family may be deported. We interviewed the author. 6. Triple threat, new pneumonia is drug-resistant, deadly and contagious. A newly detected type of Klebsiella pneumoniae bacteria, in red, has acquired genes that make it more deadly. Science source. There are so many superbugs appearing in hospitals around the world that we here at Goats and Soda haven't had the time or resources to report on all of them. But a new type of pneumonia emerging in China seems so important that we dropped what we were doing to write about it. 7. Photos. Peep at the toilets of 7 families around the world. This is likely a pit toilet. The idea is that there's a giant hole underneath the toilet. It's from Reuben and Havine's Bonda's home in a rural village in Malawi. They live with their 5 children and 5 grandchildren. Their monthly income is $50. Soraya Miller, for Dollar Street. These pictures show that toilets can come in all shapes and sizes. You'll never take your toilet for granted again. 8. Is the secret to a healthier microbiome hidden in the Hadza diet? Hadza man eating honeycomb and larvae from a beehive. Matthew Paley, National Geographic. Some species of bacteria in our intestines are disappearing. Can we reverse the microbial die-off? The food eaten by Tanzania's Hadza tribe could hold the answer. 9. And flyover photo showing the face of a girl allegedly being raped. This is a screenshot of an online promotion by Lens Culture for the Magnum 2017 photo competition, using photographs by Suva data taken of girls in the red light district of Kolkata. The photo that was used has been blacked out. Lens Culture, courtesy of Duck Rabbit. A firestorm has erupted over the ethics of using the image on Facebook to promote a photo contest, and the broader issue of how Western media depicts young women and girls in poor countries. 10. Beyond Lyme, new tick-borne disease is on the rise in U.S. Jack Snow looks at a photo of his late wife, Lynn, on the wall of their home in Thomaston, Maine. Lynn Snow was bitten by a tick in late 2013 and died of Powassan, a tick-borne virus. Brianna Salkup for NPR. The world is seeing more and more new diseases, and the US is no exception. We're living in a hotspot for tick-borne diseases. Some are deadly. The key to stopping them may be an unlikely critter. Thank you for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe to see our next video.